Hello, hello. Happy Sunday afternoon, everyone. How are we doing? I think it's going to be a moment for some of the others to join us. I haven't heard from too many people on joining, so we'll see. Hey, Tara. To start, while we're waiting for some of the other guests to arrive, I got a package in from Johnny at the Junk Journal shop. We can do a little unpackaging. So Johnny has a wood like laser cutter printer thingy, and she does some of these really fun mini covers. And I thought, like, I'm not personally going to, well, I don't think I'm going to, anyways. Make a tiny journal or book out of these. But I think these would be fun, like bases to build off of. So I don't know if these are journals she has or books she has that she scanned and she just turns them into minis, or if it's a digital that she's purchased. Oh, look, it's an E or an F. Didn't notice that. And then, yeah, it's just on like wood. So it does have like char marks from the laser cutting or whatever. But like that can either be like, I think you can use like rubbing alcohol to rub that off, or even uh just use your sanding disc or a sander, like a sanding sponge or whatever to get that off. But yeah, I thought these would be super cool. Obviously, this used to be a little Bible thing. And so I thought I would show these. Hey, Zal. Zal or Zal? I think. I don't know. I feel like I keep pronouncing it wrong. Zal or Zal? Like all. I don't know. And you're making it more complicated than it needs to be, probably. I'm good at that. Okay, and I am just going to do it this way. It might be easier. Well, I don't know if it'll be easier because then I have to try matching them if I do end up wanting to use them as my journals. But so these little journal things, these little journal cover things, she offers them in like I think 3 different sizes. So it'll be like the same prints or whatever. I think she has, I think it's a dozen or 13 or so, different prints she can do on this wood in various sizes. And you can just like reach out to her. I think a moment ago she was doing a sale. I don't know if she's still doing the sale. Let me see. Oh yeah, uh, Janine or J9 Scraps, those two are doing a sell together right now. But you can reach out to Johnny if you are interested. I will share her YouTube link. I think her let me double check before I speak on that. Her Etsy shop and email address is linked on her channel. So if you want to reach out to her to get something similar, she typically more than welcome to do orders on that. And I also got a little bundle of, they're just film strips. I mainly got them for the little glassine bags because I don't have these little tiny glassine bags, but I have actually a bunch of these I've taken out of the frames. So, but yeah, I think those will be fun to play with. The glassine bags, I think they may be fun to alter. I wonder if, I feel like they're at least semi non-porous, so I might be able to use alcohol ink on them. Oh my gosh. Get it back into the bag. Oh, hey, how's it going? Thank you for showing support. I really do appreciate it. I'll try to get this back in here, maybe. No, it's not important that I get it in a specific way. I want to get to crafting. Aw, thank you. I'm working on my Grunge Lapbook finally, getting back to it. So those of you who haven't seen it yet lately, let me zoom out a little bit real quick. So it only looks weird because like my camera's at a weird angle, so it's kind of warping it. So I need to create a spine that like goes with this, but I got all the pieces on here now. There's been some shifting apparently since I last messed with it, so I need to make some little adjustments, but this is what I'm going to be working on today. I'm going to be working on filling it. Hey, Christina. Well, what I need to figure out first is which side do I want to be the front side. and then I can start filling it because I can't really go from here and just fill it willy-nilly because like it'll be all goofy. Yeah, this one shifted. And I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with this one. This one I am going to put a binder clip on to hopefully. There we go. Keep it where it's supposed to be, and hopefully it'll correct itself. I have another couple of these. Hey, Judy. No, they're not in there. Let's see, where did I put the other binder clip? A bunch of big binder clips, but I just need a small one. Okay. And mix it with my larger ones. Negative, Ghost Rider. I don't know where they went. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fine. Let's pop that up there for now. Okay, so I think determining which one's going to be the front, I'm going to have your guys' opinion. So this is one side. Let's look at the details. Okay. And then we're going to flip it over. And this is the other side. Which side do you guys feel should be the front? I know it's kind of a hard decision because they both look awesome. And they don't give any specific direction on which necessarily feels right to be front. So key side or hinge side. These have like hinges on this side. Hey, Vampire, you're awake. You want to jump on a play? Okay, No worries, no worries. We're gonna put the offer out there. So this was the first site I showed, I'm pretty sure. This one has the hinges on it. Pam, we're trying to figure out which side should be the front side. Keys or hinges? I think that's the one Christina's leaning towards too. One vote for keys, one vote for hinges, and I think Christina's voting for hinges as well. Any other votes in the audience? Which side should be the front side? Hinges or keys? So I think that's 3 votes for hinges. I think hinges might win. Okay. I'll put that there, and then I'll put I don't think I have one in there. I'm going to have these clipped, mainly to hopefully get that to settle the way it's supposed to. I can see your logic with that, Tara. Okay, let me actually switch this clip around to this side because I want to That way I can get to this. That way I can at least cover this. Trash. Brain cells. That gel. And wet enough? You're wet enough. Tall enough. Answer is no. Tall enough. No. That one. Okay. 12. So we'll do about 1 1/4 by 4. So 11 1/4 by 3 1/4 is what I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to set this aside for the moment so I can cut the hypers. Okay. So this needs to be this way. Okay. 11 3/4 ish. Okay. By 3 3/4 ish. Okay. Okay. Now I want to put this area down real quick. Okay. Now I need a brush and my matte gel medium. And a wee bit more. Okay. Should be enough. Oh, I think initially for the other panels, I had initially just used my glitter glue. I didn't have to worry about being patient or about the drying process. Oh well. Oh, it is what it is. Well, for doing that at 11 3/4, this thing being at 12, it pretty much cut it at 12. I think my trimmer might be off by about 1/4 of an inch or so. Okay. Okay. There we go. Well, plus this way the bird's not going at too much of a weird angle. Cool. I won't be sewing in the signature right away either. Or signatures, I should say. I got Lady Gaga stuck in my head. Million reasons. Okay, this is not staying like I need it to. It'd be better if I had another binder clip. Well, I think I'm going to have to use one of my bigger binder clips since I can't find any of my smaller ones, and I need this to behave. Okay. Okay. Move my coffee. I'm going to need to set something here to hold that up. Slide you over. This is a big guy. Oh, okay. Sorry, one moment, guys. I actually just heard my dryer off. I gotta reset it. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Should be the last cycle for. Towels always take the longest to dry. It's annoying. Okay. So now comes down to finding the home for the panels going in. So let's see. All the panels. Hey, Lydia. Okay. I think I have those ones specifically paired together. I have these two specifically paired together. And these two. I think it's these two. And these two. Yeah. So based on, okay, so I will need to cover the spine a little bit. We want to stay. Okay, these need to not be popping up. Okay, so I think initially I intended him to go on the right side, so I'm going to stick with that. So he's going to be the right panel. This one's going to be the left panel. Okay. And this one I don't think. So hey, Michael. So which one would I want to want that way? I want that one there, or that one there. Do 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 do. It's gonna be the top one. I think I might stagger these out. So that will flip up. That'll flip up. That'll flip down. That'll flip up. And that'll flip down. Cool. I think that might be the arrangement. But let's see. So I also want to see if I can work out which ones help this close better. So I'll probably I will be putting a closure on each of these panels to keep it like nice and snug. And then I'll have to come up with the closure for the whole thing, but I think this one rests better this way. So I think this one might work best for the side. So that means that's going to go on the other side. And the way this is going to work when it gets hinged up here, there's a flap on here, is it's going to, one of these is going to be a hinge on the spine, and then the other one's going to be on the cover. So when you pull this open, so it's going to be square this way when it's closed, but when you pull this open, it's going to shift up like an inch or so. That makes sense. And when you open, it'll go like boop, boop, boop. But it looks like, yes, I am going to need to cover these small spines because these were not made with the thought of me needing to recreate my base. So I need to trim up some paper for these two small spines here, which are, I think, will be about 8 3/4 or something. All right. So that should be 8 3/8 by whatever my little spine is. Yes. So that's 1/4. That's 1/2. So you'll be right. That doesn't feel right. That's 1.5. Okay, so it needs to be about 1 inch. Yeah, so if I do an inch wide strip, basically what this is, if I do an inch wide strip by 8 3/8 by 1 inch is what I need. 1 inch, 8 3/8. Bum, 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 bum. Mathing. Coffee has to kick in to help with that. Okay. Okay, so this does not go wide enough. It does not have an extension on it. Okay. We will use this. I will get as many 1 inches out of this as I can. Which it looks like it may be 3 of them. Oh, you turkey. What? Heck you. Darn thing. Let's grab my X-Acto knife instead. So there must be like grit or something on this paper because my trimmer gives me grief every once in a while trying to cut this paper. So lately I've just used my X-Acto knife on my trimmer, which is fine for me. Cool. Even my X-Acto knife doesn't like this paper. Okay. And I think I want that ring in there. That ring will be cool. Cool. All right. Now we got enough strips for our 4 smaller spines, which I'm only going to focus on putting these 2 spines down at the moment. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun. And there. Cool. All right, glue. So what's everybody up to today? Anybody currently crafting? Anyone currently organizing? Anyone currently adulting, like laundry? Speaking of, did I reset my... I did. Oh. Anybody just being a couch potato? Figured that would be your answer, Michael. I'm trying to figure out what to do on the cover of my journal. Ooh. What's the theme? Have you already put together the signatures and everything, the ephemera? Or are you still at the beginning phase? I know some people work backwards, so get all the other things put together and then they'll work on the cover last. And then some people are the exact opposite. Right now, I'm finally making breakfast and I'll finish a card I started yesterday. Oh, you're just making breakfast. What time is it where you are? It's afternoon for us. Or are you having breakfast for lunch? Lydia is storm prepping 8 to 20 inches of snow and ooh, gracious me. It feels like everybody else has been actually having winter, and then somehow Nebraska has just gotten lucky. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you're having breakfast for lunch. Yeah, because you're an hour behind me. It's almost done. Fairies in the garden is the theme. Okay. I'm thinking of. Hmm. Well, it's in the garden. It's not in a forest. But I'm almost thinking if you have, like, I don't know, like petrified wood or something like that, you could put on the cover with some moss. And if you have like little tiny fairies, you can put on the front or something. I think that would be fun. I like breakfast food any time of the day. So, but I think that's because breakfast food is my comfort food besides oyster stew. I just made a folio. I have the base part done. Now I need to fill it. See, that's pretty much me. All I need to do is fill this. This back over here. Back center with you guys. Oh, oh, yummy. Breakfast for dinner sounds amazing. Okay. Now, get these attached. Now, I think I am going to, yeah, I'm going to stagger these. That is the good way to go, Zal, for sure. All right, so this is pre-stickied, but I'm not sure how well I can trust it, so I'm gonna add glue anyways. At least around the edges. Plus, having the glue on there will allow me some wiggle room. Right, to shift it a bit if I need to. Now I'm going to put the edge of this down. Where the edge of the paper is that I just laid down. Hold that there for a moment. Okay. Should be good. Now, make sure that's all that stuff there. Cool. Should be fine. And leave that there. Now, this one, and put this edge along the top of this paper edge here. Okay. First, I'm going to shift my stuff around because I don't really like this angle. And this way I can see better what I am doing. I'm just going to peel that off. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Cool. Should be enough. Do right about there. Should be perfect. Hey, Ellen. Good afternoon. I was going to say good morning, but it's not morning. Though for Zal, it is because it's breakfast time. It's afternoon breakfast time. Oh, good. I pull that in just enough. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Okay, now time for this side. Now, trying to think, do I want to? Yes, I do. Okay. I was trying to think if I wanted this up this way. So when this lays down, it'll be this way. And then we get to the, so boom, boom, this way. And then the other one will be closer to this way. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. Oh, pardon me. This one doesn't have the adhesive strips on it, so I don't have to worry about that. And I'm just lining up with the paper down there. Actually, probably should scoot down just a little bit. We need some wiggle room up at the top. Okay. Should probably scoot over. That way you guys can see what I'm doing here. And for the most part, you guys can see what I'm doing, but yeah. Sorry. There we go. Leave that set upright like that. Now, yeah, man down, man down. Okay. It's okay, it's secure anyways. All right. Now it is this one's turn. This guy can go here. Now, how do I want? Yeah, I can just do it like that. That'll be fine. Whoop. No. I'll use stick. Sticky, sticky, down, down. And give it a moment to grab. Okay. Should be good now. Okay, cool. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And then these, close this. This goes. See how that like shifts with the spine? Okay, so then we'll do that. Then that. Go like that. And then there we go. I just need to make a closure for it. Go beans. Go beans. So open that, and then you see how it shifts? I like that. That's fun. Just gotta keep in mind I might have to lift it a little when I go to close it. But then all I need to do is make a closure. Then I need to do something on these panels. I don't need to, I feel the need to. So there's that. And then, so I'll have a signature. I'll have 3 signatures. One will actually, so you'll open this, whacking things over here. So when you open this panel, there'll be a signature that's actually folded over this. And then these will close over that. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be that. So if anything, that'll help with the gliding process with these guys. And then there'll be the center signature. And then okay, something must be under. Yep, there it is. Okay, that's what I thought. That's not sitting right. Then, and then this just hangs out a little, which actually is fine. I kind of like that. And luckily, nothing's hanging out this side because this side needs to actually be flush. Okay, now we're going to slide this way. I need to prop that up. Actually, it might prop itself up. It'll be fine. If not, I'll just re-glue certain things down. It'll be fine. Cool. Push you there. Push you there. Now, figure out this one. And we're going to essentially do the same thing. So let's do that. And I'm not going to use my matte gel to put that down again. I'm just going to regular glue it. No matter which side, not really. Which side would I prefer though? I like the black rust there. I mean, make sure the black rust ends it well. At the same time, yeah, it don't matter. Casey just put glue on and put it down. Mm-hmm. Appreciate all you guys coming in and keeping me company. I think I'm gonna. So this side's a little torn, which will be fine since I'm going to be putting the the flippy floppy on it. Okay, I'm just going to push that down. And even if I had it on this side, it wouldn't make a difference to me really, because like this whole thing is about grunge. So if it's tattered, it fits. Now, which I prefer this side, and we'll do it that way. All right. Put this one over here. Cool. Now I gotta remember which side's up. This side's up. So my first panel will be leaning towards the outside of the cover like this one was. Okay, which is not this one. You can fold in. Ooh, pardon me. Which will be this gentleman. This gentleman will be my first one to go in. Okay. Take that off. Okay. And we are going to put this one towards the bottom edge here and pull it in a little. So this here ends up with the edge of the paper here. Not that you guys can really see it. I do have you guys zoomed out so you can see the full thing, but you guys get the general idea. I would hope so. I think I'm going to prop this up that way. That can completely set. Now, try. Hey, Tammy. And the other one is scooted most of the way in. So it's going to go closer to this corner. And now I need to scoot this out just a wee bit, where you can see where I'm going here. And again, put it to edge, put that to edge. Okay. Sorry if you guys heard that. That was my tummy. It's processing the coffee. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. That probably could have gone up a little bit. And it's too late to shift it, so we're not going to, well, not too late, but it's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Now, prop you up a little bit more. And not too much more. Shift you just a little this way. Now we'll put the bottom ones down here. Now, trying to remember, we did it opposite on this side. So this guy's going to go over here for the top flap. Need to bring this over here. there we go. Sorry, taking a sip of coffee. I stir it up a little. I put hot cocoa mix in my coffee and to make it more of a mocha, and it's yummy. It's a Swiss Miss hot chocolate. And since I brewed a full pot, I put like 2 packets in it. The more chocolate, the better. When in doubt, add more chocolate. Okay, so put you there. You can set properly. Now, this guy's going to go this way, right? Oh, no, this guy has to go this way. Now that makes me second guess whether I put that other flap on properly up there. Oh yeah, that was right. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's just this one that's confusing me. Hey, Marit. I know another that. Oh, who others lurking? Is it Thunder? Or is it Frida? Or is Sister Anne there? I love that I'm playing a guessing game. Well, I know there has to be at least like, I don't know, 4 more lurking. Because those who are chatting or have been chatting, there's at least 4 that heads showing there. Okay, that's about right. Okay, we're good. This one, yep, awkward. No. I do want, yes, I do want that sticking out. I know this one doesn't grab very easily, so that actually works out for my benefit. So I do want some of the edge sticking out there. She has to say for herself, I'm come out, whoever you are. Is it a newbie? Is it someone who's or are they not already subscribed? Well, I knew Pam was here. Because she got here before you, or at least she acknowledged her existence here before you. Cool. To look away. Okay, so you're going to go down first, then you, then you, and you. No, what would be cool? I don't know if I'd be able to get it in there though. Hmm. Might be worth a try. That would be really cool if I could figure that out and pull it together. But I'd have to lift my. Give me one moment. I have an idea, and if I can find what I'm thinking of, it might help close that better. One moment. Okay. Replay of Pam and Charles. All right. So my idea was putting a zipper there. I thought that would be cool. Hey, Sandy. Was putting a zipper there as a closure, but I can't seem to find my bundle of zippers. I thought that would be really cool because I got some brown-ish ones that I think would be perfect for this. And I could alcohol ink the teeth of the zippers so it lended to the grunge effect. Casey, I watched the replay of Pam and Cheryl. Suddenly I heard them say hi to me. There's just one problem. I don't remember seeing it live. Oh. It was quiet because I walked away to find my bundle of zippers that I can't seem to find. I know where I typically, or where I remember last hanging them at, but I think I remember them falling down a year or two ago, and I must have put them in something. I don't know. So either I will still hunt for that, for the closure for this, or I will come up with something different. So I don't know, because I don't like that this is doing that. And I don't necessarily understand why it's doing that. Like it's kind of warpy and it's kind of agitating. Look at that. Look how bulky it is already. So, but I do want to be able to. Hey, hen. I do want to be able to have these ends like butt up to each other, but it doesn't seem to be a thing at the moment. I mean, since it's pinching out on the sides, could just put closures right here that would bind that end. I don't want to make it too bulky either. Well, we'll think of something. For the time being, though, I think I should. Well, I'm trying to think of where to go from here because I do want to decorate these panels. But if I may have to get underneath these, if I do decide to do the zipper thing, if I find the zippers, I don't want to deal with the hassle of trying to work around it. So I think I should hold off on decorating the front cover for the time being. I could go ahead and put in the signatures. Yeah, I could do that. Let's do that. So this is a 4-inch spine. So if I go in 1, 1, that's 3, 1. Well, if I just go down the middle and then split that in half there and that in half, yeah, we'll do that. So do 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna open this all up so I can get to the center of the lap journal. Get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Okay. Kendall, come back. There we go. That's better. Ah. Mm. 2 and pencil. Hi, blue. Okay, so such an awkward reach around my panels here. Blue, you better not be getting into things. Okay. So then from there, I don't know why I didn't do it while I was up there already, but whatever. 1 and 3. So now I've, oh no, there it is. Okay, we're good. 3 and 1. Okay. So we're going to do the same here. Actually, I should probably find the center of this. You are 12. You just go away. Okay, so there, and then I think we're going to do a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. Where is the pencil mark? There it is. Okay, so from that pencil mark to there. A little shifty. Okay. So again, 6, 3, 9, all the way over here. No, maybe. Let's go from there. 53. Okay, so 9. Which which one's 12? Must be this one here. And then 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I can actually see those. Yes. And yes. And yes. Okay, cool. Now we do want to come up here. I want to come in about an inch. Oh my goodness, child. Sorry, there's a child screaming outside. Okay, so there, there, and back over here. Where's the mark? There it is. There, and we are going to go there and there. Cool. Across. Cool. Now, so make sure all these actually line up. That did I not line? Okay. I was really confused. I was like, I thought I lined that up. Now we're good there. 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 Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just double checking my lines. It's hard to see on this here. All right. Now I'm going to come down to which one I want as my center signature. And I'll say they're all super fun, so I don't think it matters that much. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and small one. Line 1, 2, 3, 4, small 5. Cool. Very good. Alrighty. Now it'll be just sorting out where these are laying in each signature. Oh, okay, there we go. And this one's fine being down here. Okay, so that's fine as is. One more center. Cool. You go up, and you go up a little bit more. Good. And that's it. Cool. Okay. Now, ooh. I might have to move my top and bottom stitches up a little bit more. Again, these were based off what the cover originally was. So I had a feeling I was going to have to make some adjustments. Oh, it's fine. Centerfold, miracle, miracle, you are, and I want you to know, baby. So that one's good. It's fine. And you can go more center, which is right there. You are fine right where you are. Just the way you are. Okay. Okay. So the average is Average is 12. I don't, what? That don't make sense. How is the average 12? That don't make sense. What is this? 12 and a quarter then? How is that 12? Oh, this is 11 and a half. Okay, so the top and bottom needs to go, okay, so that's needs to go back. It needs to go in about another ½ inch. Gotcha. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, will this, I don't know if that's actually going to help me, but whatever. All right, let's, whoop. I bumped you. Sorry, guys. Then, once I get these actually situated, then I can Casey, can I just ask you to lay these pages on top of the flaps to the right and left? Now, one moment. Let me What's going on here? No. Be right back. Is that what you meant, Ellen? No, when you sew in the middle, how does it fit in the book? How will they lay in the book? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. All right. So, actually, because the way I was thinking, I might pull on the signature. Let me try something real quick. Does this have enough room if I do it? So I'm trying to see where the sewing is going to be. Okay, so yeah, that would have to be at least on top of this one. Maybe might have to make some little adjustments here. Moment. Sorry, contemplating. The initial thought is that lays down there, and this over that. But now that I'm trying it, that's not going to work. Okay, so because guess what? All this is already so bulky that like these signatures don't have much to them at the moment. So for this one, this page here, I might have to trim the bottom of it so that this will close properly. because that's supposed to lay over that. Look. This goes there, that goes there, goes there, that goes there. And so I might have to adjust because I was intending for two of the signatures to fold in there and then the center one. But it looks like I might have to just have them all together, only like maybe a 1/4 inch apart from each other. Thank you for doing that because that actually makes me assess what I actually am going to have to do. So I know that probably wasn't your intention, but it was definitely helpful because what I was intending to do is not going to work. So what are you doing? Thank you. So what the floof are you doing, sir? Yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to have this as the actual center on my word. And it's gonna have to go like that. So that's what it's actually gonna look like, because everything inside these two flaps is really, really, really embellished. So if I had made these spines wider, which I've already extended this, it may have worked what I was initially thinking, but I didn't, so it won't. And I'm not remaking the spines again. Not doing it. Because if I do that to these, then I'd have to do it to the other one. I'm not doing all of it over again. Uh-oh. I think someone's doggy's in trouble. Bad dog, what you gonna do? So, with that being the context of what's going on, I need to be spatially aware of what room I have for the signature. Or, yeah, for my signatures. Okay. So adjustments are going to be made. Okay. I can't even see those. I know there's some there. Yeah, there. Yeah. Alrighty, so that's still the center, which is still what I need. But from the center, Still need to keep the coffee out of the way. Into our center. So I can only go as far as here and here in the center. Okay. And I need to go up an inch and a half. On the bottom and the top. And here. Okay. So, whoa, that looks weird. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's wrong. Let's try that again. Go an inch and a half from there. Hey, Thunder. That looks much better. Now we gotta write that mark. Okay. So let's make sure we did this one right, which is not right. What? The rubber duck. I'm glad this stuff erases off of this paper so easy. Okay, so inch and a half there. And inch and a half there. I don't know how I was measuring that to. Okay, I already lost the line I just made. What on earth? Okay, we're good. The flat pages on the left and right is the base of the file folder. One moment. Let me get this line on here while I'm in the middle of it. All right, so why are you acting What are you doing? What is going on? What the heck are you doing? Okay, that's better. So the base of these two, and it's the same on this side, are file folder additions. So you can add like dividers in your file folder in your files. Yeah. In your like manila files or whatever. These are separators that I used. And then these are, so this one here is from a multi-page, I know what it, I can't think of the term for it. I'm trying to think if I don't think I have one. Oh, yes, I do. Or part of it, but so this part here, and then there's another part over here, came from my file folder that's kind of like this, and it has a couple dividers in it, and you can actually like strap papers in it. So that's what this panel is, and I have the same one on the other side. And then this one here is another type of file folder, which I don't have a representation of up here. But I think I used all of it. But yeah, essentially, yes, it's a variety of file folders for the flaps. Yes. Hey, Roseanne. Oh, thank you. Hey, Darcy. Ooh, what movie are you gonna watch? That, oh, it's because of that. That's why that one doesn't look right. Gotcha. I was about to put my coffee there, but can't put it there. Okay, now I need to find the center between here and here. Ellen has been asking all the right questions for me to see the error of my ways on certain things. So that's 9 inches. So center is 4.5. Move your bridge. Hey, someone's got to ask the questions to make sure I'm making the project right in front of you guys, right? Okay. Something is not right. I'm just gonna jewelry haul. Okay. Let's just do it this way. So 4.5, because from this line to this line is 9 inches. So I have 9 is 4.5. Put another line there. Then again, 4.5. And cool. That's better. Okay. Now half of 4.5 is 2.25. So 2.5 and quarters. Such a weird line on this ruler. And 2.25. Let's go this way. Let's just do this. Okay. Nope, still a nuisance. I plan on watching A Man Named Odo later. Huh. That one sounds familiar. I've never seen that, though. I think I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen that one. Okay. It's Otto, not Odo, I think. Okay, 2.25. We'll do it. So why am I? Yeah, not doing that. Quarter. Now that should match up. Sorry if I'm getting my head in here, guys. Okay. So that's 2.25. Otto. Oh, okay. That's why it sounded familiar. Tom Hanks movie. That's right. Okay. Now I found my 5 points. Now I need to specifically focus on the center of these points. I think I need to use a micron for this. That way I can actually, so I'm actually marking the center. So the spine is 4, center is 2. Spine is 4, center is 2. Center is 2. Center is 2. Oh, Jurassic Park's real good. I love Jurassic Park. Okay, and 2. Okay. Now from there, I need to go. So I have an inch of playroom, right? an inch of clearance. So I have to go out half an inch from there for my signatures, for my outer two signatures. So that 1, that's 0. That 1, that 0. That 0. That 1. And after I get these down, I can make a little template thing to punch my holes on the signatures. At 0, at 1. Cool. Did you have to start a new cover or is this okay? So I had to recreate the hi Lucy, by the way. I had to recreate the base. This is for the same Lapbook, but I had to make a bigger base based on how much I had put on the flaps because it was a lot, is a lot. So yeah, so I just cut up the original cover and glued it onto the new base because I'm all about that base. More journal space. No, that did not go well, but oh well. Yeah, not a new project, just a slight detour from how I was originally doing the project. Okay, now all these now unnecessary lines. Did I just somehow erase the, no, it's there, kind of. Still see it. It's just like minute. There we go. Oh no, I'm not doing that because that's like making that look gross. Okay, so get rid of all the no unnecessary lines. Okay, now I need strip paper. This is a cutoff of a gel print, so I don't mind using this for my template. just the cuts off. And I'm actually gonna hop off here in about 15 minutes. Unfortunately, I didn't have any guests today, but I did get quite a bit done on my project. Did get quite a bit done on my project that I've been putting off for a while, that I've been wanting to finish. So that's a bonus. Cool. Oh, and I better make sure I mark which one's the top. That way, don't screw myself up. Now I am going to set this aside. So you first, then you. No. You first, then you. Then you. Then you. We're going to pull in and we're going to pull as well. Cool. I know. Big yay, because this project has been on standstill for a while. Okay, now take these and we're going to reverse this. So those dots we made are on the inside. And I know this actually, it's not truly straight, but that's as straight as that thing's gonna get. Okay, so get that all squared away. And this in here. Pretty good. I think I'm going to cool. Just enough. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll push down towards the center. Cool. Now I need just double checking. Oh, no. See, that's why we're double checking. We don't want the gap in our signature. Cool. Now that we got that, I need something soft to set this on. Oh, I'll just use this box here. and all. So we're just going to just making sure I'm using the proper side. Okay, it did go through. It's like, wait, did it go through? Yes. Yeah, no. I had debris on my template here and it was throwing me off. I was like, where's my line? I see 3 of them. I was so confused. Okay, now I'm going to keep these clips on the pages as they are. I'm just going to lift them off the template. Okay, so that way, in theory, I can keep the pages lined up. Okay. Now, this one will be interesting. And as I have a couple pages that are in like the center. So this is going to go more of that. One more. This one will be very interesting. This one I might have to use a different means to find hold these. Because I need the clips to be a little deeper with how far in this is going. And this one is kind of heavy, so it wants to flip out on me. Okay, there we go. Cool. Make sure that's actually on the spine where it needs to be. And this one's just going to be loosey-goosey. Well, no, not necessarily. Shift that down, I put that there. Those guys will hold that in place. Then we're going to do these guys up here. We're going to do the same thing. Whoop, no, you don't. Bad binder clip, bad. And then put you there. And okay, so that is not tucked up the way it needs to be. You're not tucked in all the way? Don't look like you are. I don't. Okay. Brain cells. Okay. Review. Review. All right, heffalumps and woozles. Let's get this properly situated because it's going to beat me if this ends up being off. Again, this is grungy, so it won't matter that much, but it will matter that much to me. So we are going to put you on first because you're the one that's bugging me the most. Okay. Fine. And you lined up on here? Something's going down on this end. Okay. Oh. Usually it doesn't take me this long to figure out to get this part situated. Usually it's bam, bam, bam. But with these folios and all sorts of wonky in different places and everything, which is my own doing. Just thank you. Oh my, you're being difficult. Okay. Okay. There we go. Down. Okay. There we go. Now are we tight? We're tight. Okay. Cool. Moving forward. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. So I do need to have clip to hold template in place. Yeah, cool. Good. 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 Okay. Through. There she through? No. No, we're not. Further. There we go. Woo, that went way through. That was not what I wanted. But set that aside. Let's see if we can keep this one less struggle bus than the last one. Having internet issues. Well, you're having internet issues and I'm having hole punching issues. So I think we're about even on dilemmas. You're not missing much because I'm taking an eternity just trying to set these. Okay. Okay. This back in here. Okay. And I'm going to clip this in there. And you down there. Cool. Let's punch. We're not going to go through the whole box again. Ooh, I just thought about that. I have stuff in this box. So hopefully I did not punch through the items I have in this box. Oopsie. Okay. No. Oh, good. It's a bunch of metal crap anyways. So I thought I had a bunch of paper stuff in there. I don't. We're good. Woo. Alrighty. So I am actually going to sew all that into. I went crooked, didn't I? So a wee bit. That's crooked more. Whatever. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sew the signatures in off camera. And one moment. Let me get my phone. So I gotta see. Pardon. Let me see when I work tomorrow to see if I can pop on before I have to go in. No. So I will pop back on after I get off work tomorrow because I have an early day tomorrow and Tuesday. So I will pop on Monday afternoon, early evening, and show you the progress on that. And if anything, we may start sticking some ephemera in it, even though it's already a beast. But I made all the ephemera for it, so it has to go in there. Obligation. I made it, it has to go in there. I made it for the journal, it has to go in the journal. If it's gator mouth, I guess it's going to be gator mouth. But whatever. All right. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really do appreciate it. I appreciate all the support and love and shared opinions and everything that I get from you, and suggestions. So I will see you later. Love you guys. Bye.